I had to. This face is giving off goofy. She's goofy or she playful. Like I said, I'm giving her face not based off of just this one right here, because this would damn sure be like a 4. But when she's not doing the goofy face, I'd put her at a range of a 6. Body wise, she's petite. So, I mean, petite is not my go-to body type, but it's still within my body type range that I like. And seeing what she had in the back, she had the bubble butt. Back then, in the day when we were younger, we used to call it bubble butt. Overall, I think I'll give her like a 6.5 or a 7. When she popped out, I was like, wow, she looked pretty good in the face. But then I was looking at what she got on. I was like, man, that remind me of back then. They used to have these little things where dudes who would dress up in trench coats would then pop out and expose themselves. And it seemed like she was about to do some exposing of herself with that outfit, or if she even had anything underneath it, I don't know. Overall, with her, I would have to give her a solid 7. I mean, her face is about a 7. Her body is about a 7. She get a solid 7 for me. But having the tats, that would have probably retracted me from wanting to wife her up. But I would definitely date her, type casual or some short term type relationship. Get that smash on. Now her, she really cute in the face. She got the what I consider the definition of thick. Back when the terminology came out, she got the thick body. What I mean by that is she had all the right curves in all the right spots, the ass, the titties, and she had that slim waist. And this is the thing that separates the dime piece from the thick chick. The thick chick, she has the dime piece shape, but she has a little bit more meat on the body, because a dime piece can be petite, a dime piece can be average, as long as they have that hourglass type shape to their body. Thick, when it came out, it meant that they had that hourglass shape. The difference is what set them apart from the chubby girl is then they didn't have the pouch, that little stomach area. They were more flattened. It was less of a little pudge down there. And the arms didn't seem like sag bags. They still had that tightness to them. Just thicker. She did the little twerking thing. I'm going to be honest. My Jolly Rancher was jollying. But anyway, the outfit made me think of, those streetwalkers. Like she does OnlyFans. But overall, I give her an 8. Now, since females like to clown, I was gonna really clown, but I'm gonna kind of keep it light. Is by far, when looking at the group of ones that they chose, this was the one who I was like, she ain't that attractive. Face wise, her face is like a 4. I'd give her face a 4. In the face, she is not that attractive. I'm just being honest. This is what I find attractive, but maybe somebody else may think she's way higher. But for as me, it's a 4. As for her body, now I've seen her body, as you'll see. She got nice tits. She got ass. She got a nice body shape. Face not good, but that body is banging. Let me get this head. Get this paper bag, put it over your head and put some holes in it so access to, the oral, and you can see. And we can continue on that as long as you keep that paper bag on your head. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I know it may sound a little harsh, but I'm just being straight up with you, honest about it. This girl next door vibe. It was, and typically when we mention girl next door vibe, it means that you're cute. You're very cute. You're not like overly sexy. You're not super attractive, but you're not super ugly. And you're not really mediocre. So you're above that. So she gave off this girl next door vibe to me. And as you can see, she's very cute in the face. The outfit, for me, the outfit was kind of like, but little explicit. If it was ever any, um, how can I put this? Any looking up while on her knees type situation, I would be very, very pleased. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, anyway, she's cute. She look good. Body is nice. Everything is pretty much proportionate, nice, put together. So I would roughly give her a rating. Um, mm, I want to put her as my range for her would be it could be a 6.5 up to a 7.5, with that range based off of her just having the face, cute face. Why it goes down or up because the body type, but then it also would depend on how she dresses that body type. The face is what keeps it at that high level, is that 7.5 type of level, because her face is very cute. I wouldn't mind waking up in the morning to that face every day type situation, because it's very cute. Pretty sure it still looks cute even when getting up. But yeah, um, yeah, that's all I have for her. Pretty attractive. God damn. With her, I mean, I'm gonna straight up say it. Her body type, she got the dime piece body type. I mean, her body is nice and she's tall. I mean, I might be looking. I don't know what her height is, but she looked tall in the lineup basically. But shit, she got a fine body type. Now, as for the face, her face is pretty decent. I like everything. I like mostly everything about it. I am a stickler on facial structure, so her head structure is pretty decent. But the only thing for me is her eye width is a little bit too too wide for me. That's the only thing I would be kind of tripping about. I've seen chicks with wider eye length, meaning they have more of a gap. Their eyes are more spread out, even more so. And for me, that's not that's something that makes me a little less interested in you. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. But that's a little thing that she has that I can look over. It won't even notice it, based off her body and everything else being right. Lips, nose. For as the body, uh, I would put her, now I'm gonna put her on a range too. Her With her, I would put her like at 7.5 to an 8. It all depends. 7.5 to 8. why 7.5, why I dropped it from the 8 is like I do have a thing about the eye width, but I mean it's not too much of, it's not like I said, I've seen worse, and hers are, it's decent, but it's a little bit more spread. You I mean you notice it based off of all the other chicks. You notice that it's a little more distance. Now she gave me that cute face, like, man, I I can't wait to see you looking up at me type face. But she had a cute face, very cute face. Her body was decent. She was right. She is fun size. She looked fun size. She was given that. Now, due to what she was wearing, I couldn't really tell her if she had like a gut, but she either was the chubby or the thick, like the first, not well, the first chick that I said who had the typical thick girl look back when the thick terminology became a thing. That was what would be considered thick back then. But I don't know if she has that due to the dress. I liked the dress. It was very colorful. The hat, her little style that she had going on was cool. I wish she that I wish she did choose something like maybe put a rose, that color, the color of her hat. I wish it was a rose, that color that she just stuck in her hair, so we can kind of see her head, type of see the hair type situation. But out the hat, but I mean it still looked good. As for the tats, like I said, I'm not really fond of chicks with. If I'm not fond of them if I'm trying to marry a chick. If I'm looking for a wife, if that's my end goal, and you got tats, then most likely I ain't thinking to marry your ass. But if you do have tats and I'm with you, it's more like it's gonna be some casual or short term type relationship. I'll still mess with you, but I ain't looking to take you off any market. That's just my thing with tats. I'm okay with piercings, but tats are just. I don't have tats, so that's why I'm tatless. But yeah, she looked pretty good. I mean, face was very nice. I can say that. She's fun size. Now this chick, man, it's another one where it's like that bag over the face situation, but I wouldn't even say it a bag over the face because the body is still, it's not that great. It's not the thickums great. It's cool, but for me it's not great. And with the face, man, it's like Now would I potentially smash her off rip? No, probably not. This would be another case where I would need to, due to her looks, I would need to have like more conversations with her and kind of have that whole, we're kind of building on friendship, and thus I'm starting to get to know her, and thus either I start to like her through her personality or whatnot. That cutting it short, but my rating would have to be, um, I'm gonna put it as a 4.5. This is gonna be a range 4.5 to 5 range for her. That's my honest rating for her, for my attraction level to her. Some of you some of you might see different, so that's on you. But for me, that's what it is.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And today we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. Oh.
Now, this episode, it wasn't like the Ninja Turtle episode with Aaron, where it was one chick and she literally outshined the whole group of other females. I mean, literally, she stood out the most. She was literally the most attractive. With this, the females in this lineup, you can't really say any of them really stand out that much. There's a few of them that are more attractive than others. I can't deal with females who smoke cigarettes or weed, either one.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
He just didn't really seem like too much my type, and I don't know about the police, honestly.
Okay. Age?
My name is Tiffany, and I'm 26 years old.
Okay. And Tiffany, what do you do?
I am an exotic dancer, but I use my money from exotic dancing to fund my business ventures.
Okay, all right. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, first of all, he said that he don't, like smokers. I'm a big smoker, and I don't think, the police and an exotic dancer would mix.
Yes, hi, I'm C, and I'm 36.
Okay. And C, what do you do?
I'm in medical sales.
Right. And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I just have to give it to you. You were the first guy to come out, and I know that we can only pick one guy, so I'm just waiting.
Okay. But is he someone that is your type?
Maybe if I got to know him a little bit better.
My name is Nkiru, and I'm 32 years old.
Okay. And what do you do?
I work with a pharmaceutical company as a monitor.
Okay, very nice. And now why did you end up popping your balloon?
I don't know. He's just not my type. I don't know. If I'm basing off of looks, he's just not my type.
Okay. And what about him is not really your type?
I don't really know. I just don't feel a connection.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, it's because he's the police.
Oh. Okay. So apart from him being a police officer, he is someone that is your type?
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily go off of looks per se, so if we had a conversation, maybe.
Okay.
But
all right.
he's the police. So.
Caprice, 32.
Okay. And Caprice, what do you do?
I am a certified Christian life coach.
Okay. And now why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just initially, just wasn't enough bass in your voice.
My name is Lexi, and I'm 27.
Okay. Lexi, what do you do?
I am a full-time biomedical science student and a birth doula.
Nice. Okay. And now why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, unlike everybody else, like the police thing didn't really bother me, but like as I like kind of walked, it was like kind of like the haircut in the back is like not fully cut, and then the chapped lips. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of a thing for me. So, yeah.
Got it. Okay. Alistair?
Well, I'm in the health. Well, I'm in the health field, CNA, also in real estate, and I'm the supervisor at a shoe store. So yeah.
Very nice. Very busy. And now why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just felt like sticking to the code. I didn't have no problem with the law enforcement and whatnot, but I don't know, just feel like I should be sticking to a code,
Okay. What do you mean?
She displays the perfect example of the beehive mindset. In the black sector, we usually call this the sisterhood. Now, you may be asking me, what is the beehive mindset? Well, here you go.
This impulse to do this thing just because everyone else is doing it, and they don't always make complete sense. People aren't always thinking through. They just do it because we're influenced by each other so profoundly.
And this only works because they stick together and tell the lies together, which gives them negotiating power. It really is nothing more than simple bullying, except they do it with psychology instead of beating you up. The best way that I know to deal with this dynamic is when somebody uses accusations or the hive mind against you, point it out.
By sticking to the code.
That's honestly I just felt like everybody kind of reminded me and whatnot. So yeah, that's just life. So.
Sorry, I'm a little confused. Reminded you of what?
No,
Don't worry, Arlette. We all confused too. A lot of black females are gonna be confusing the fuck out of you throughout this show when you start really asking them why they decided that they're not going with said individual, and they start giving you some answers that you're like, okay. I'm pretty sure seeing some of your episodes back then, you were already like, okay, that's not telling us any. We all wondering what? Okay, tell us. Be specific type situation.
Because, I'm just mentioning about him being in law enforcement. And so I just felt, although I don't see it as a problem, there's always been a history behind it. So I just would just follow that. I don't follow too many, but I'll follow that. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So this is what happens when you're ugly. You pretty much get rejected. Females will retract their statements or retract their interests. They will pretend as if they want to give you the opportunity so they can say, hey, I give ugly motherfuckers the chance to date me. But in reality, what they'll do is as they're acting as if they're giving you an opportunity to date them or get with them, they will look for every goddamn flaw on you. If you're ugly, they're gonna start looking for every little flaw on your face that's ugly, or they're not gonna really say you're ugly, but they're gonna look for some would be straight up and say you're ugly, but some will look for little minor things, such as the one chick, the back of the head, the hair on the back of the head, or other little things where they're like, well, I'm not really gonna give you a chance. I know I tried to pretend to give you a chance, but I'm not giving you the chance. This is what happens when you're ugly. Everything you do is seen as ugly or weird. So yeah, sucks. And then also he's a police officer, so that doesn't really bode well with us as black people, and some black women won't typically go for a police officer, even though there are some that do. The history behind what police officers have done to black society, the brutality, the violence against us for all these years, it's not pretty. So that could be also a bad or negative for him to be in that profession. Not saying that he can't get a black woman in that profession, just it's presented as a negative.
What's your name?
I'm Will.
Sorry?
Will.
Now, when he had said his name the first time, it either seemed like he was scared or either he was nervous as fuck when going up there. So it's either one of those. Rewind and play it back, you'll hear it. It's almost like one of them instinctively, when she heard that first time when he pronounced his name, she was like, nope. But I don't know if she gave that answer why she popped.
Will, okay, Will, how old are you?
I'm 31. I just turned 31 about 3 weeks ago.
Okay, all right. And what do you do, Will?
I am a civil litigation paralegal in the last semester of law school.
Okay, congrats, almost done.
Thank you kindly. Thank you.
And what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for someone that is revealing. I don't like someone too shy or reserved. It's a little bit tough to get to know.
Okay.
I also like a progressive woman and someone kind, nice.
Okay. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Someone unkind. Someone.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a pretty. I have standards, but I don't have. I'm a pretty chill guy.
Got it.
I like a normal person.
Okay. All right. Cool.
These chicks are like hound dogs. They picking up on that nervous energy or that fear. Throughout his set, it sounded like he was trembling when speaking.
Got it.
I like a normal person.
Okay. All right. Cool.
5'8".
Oh, okay. Well, I guess these heels are doing something, but a little too short for my liking, but you look good.
Bitch, I swear to God, man, these little short females or females who are literally the same height or a few inches shorter than the dude that is talking to them. The only reason why you even close to his height is that you got heels on. And you came out and said, oh, we're almost the same height. Motherfucker, you still shorter than him. Are you serious? Did you even look at your height difference? And if you took off the heels, you would be even shorter than him. So he's still taller than you. I don't get that. I really don't get that. I can understand if a female was taller than you, even if she takes off the heels. But for her to put on heels and then she be taller than you and she take off the heels, she's shorter than you. It's like, you stupid fucks. Like, really? They're still taller than you. Oh, they need to be they need to be a skyscraper. They basically looking for Shaq. So they can be eye level to your D level. Easy Bob. Like, come on now. Really? But I understand that's her preference. So hey, if that's what she want, then by all means, if she gets it, then she gets it.
I just feel like the physical attraction wasn't too much there. Like, I think we almost the same height. How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
And how tall are you?
I'm 5 feet. But I mean, we look a little level, kind of.
Stop it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, get some help.
Okay. Now, Will, is she someone that is your type?
Yes, ma'am. She's very beautiful. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go on to our next.
May have daddy issues that's unresolved.
Okay.
So those are my deal breakers, but I'm pretty open. I love to just connect first and kind of see where that go.
Okay, I had to pause. I was like, why the fuck is he coming out with a duffel bag? What the fuck you got in the bag, motherfucker? What was they hit him with that pretty boy status. All I can recall from high school is pretty boys used to be able to get all the fine chicks, but the relationships that they had with them never lasted long at all. Now, outside of high school, if those pretty boys worked on their game, they would be able to pull a whole lot of females and it'd be back-to-back type situation. I kind of know a little bit about pretty boys. I don't consider myself a pretty boy, but my dad was considered a pretty boy. He didn't consider himself a pretty boy, but he was told by tons of people or tons of females that they saw him as a pretty boy.
Start right here with your name and age.
My name is Tiffany, and I'm 26 years old. I like traveling as well. I love trying new foods. I love doing new things. I'm still like in my 20s, so I like to just try everything new. Like, I'm a very adventurous person.
Spontaneous?
Yes, I'm very spontaneous.
I love that. Any particular type of food you like?
I love Italian food.
Okay. I love that. So do I. So do I. Thank you.
And then just to answer to his question.
My name's Kiana. I'm 32. You said name, age, and
then your question was?
Just a little bit about what you like to do, what you enjoy doing.
I love to travel. I like to work. I'm very busy, so that's also something that I do enjoy. Shopping and whatnot, and yeah.
Nice. I love
very
shopping.
Basic, like
I love shopping. Where do you like to shop? Where do you enjoy shopping?
Everywhere.
Just
like,
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, like I like my Forever 21's H&M's, but then I also like my Ferragamo, Gucci, and stuff like that. So
there's nothing wrong with that. So you work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. So I have 8 sisters. So
she just comes off as an airhead. She may not be an airhead. She may be highly intelligent, but the way she's kind of coming off and acting and responding, and it's almost like she's coming off as an airhead. Maybe she's just really thinking about the question so she can clearly answer or give the most concrete answer. I would like to say that because the fact that during the beginning she was honest. She said that I'm basically not choosing you because I'm following the sisterhood or the beehive mindset of all the other females. Since they don't seem like they don't want to get with you, I'm not gonna get with you. And since they're reminding me of all the things that they kind of don't like that you got on you or about you or what you do, I'm not gonna go with it. So the whole beehive mindset, the whole MDK Williams, I don't want a bus driver. Now all these black females don't want blue collar workers, truck drivers, electricians, such and such and such and such. But anyway.
I'll just go with her.
Okay. I saw it was really, really tough.
It was tough.
Yeah.
That was tough.
So why did we end up going with hers?
You said selfish. What do you mean by that?
What you mean? Not being selfish, meaning that you know how to share some of your love, your time, your attention, your space.
When she heard that balloon pop, her beehive mindset had activated. It was
All right. Well, let me walk you on up. Ooh.
The beehive. She was like, girl, it's your turn. Look at me. It is your turn. It is time.
Go ahead.
I just think that I don't think it's will be a match. Like, some have to pop the balloon.
Go for it.
I just feel like sticking to the code.
What do you mean by sticking to the code?
That's honestly, like, you know, I just felt like everybody kind of reminded me and whatnot. So yeah, that's just life. So.
Sorry, I'm a little confused. Reminded you of what?
No,
I'll just go with her.
Okay. I saw it was really, really tough.
It was tough.
Yeah.
That was tough.
So why did we end up going with her?
Chance to show the surprise.
Oh, okay. Do we get to see it still?
Maybe she may want to see it.
I don't want to be nobody's last option.
This was lightweight funny because he thought he could still get her after rejecting her out of the last few picks. Now, when this dude came out, I was surprised. I was like, this is Coming to America or something with Eddie Murphy?
No, is Lexi someone that's your type?
Let's look at Lexi real quick.
Don't do too much.
Oh, no. She did that same thing. She said that same thing. Don't do too much. Who that reminds you of?
Here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, the women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body parts.
You just wasn't looking.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Lexi, you kind of doing your thing, you know.
Thanks.
She got a queen look, feet pretty, got a nice tattoo.
Thank you.
That's your real hair?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, if that's your real hair, yeah.
She like, bitch, you lying. Let me check my lace fronts.
For sure.
Okay, thank you. Let's go on over here. We can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Tiffany, and I'm 26 years old. It's just, you seem like a funny guy.
I'm Caribbean. I'm originally from the USA.
Yes.
Mother's Trinidadian, father's Jamaican.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, nice. But
sure.
I don't think I feel the connection.
Cool.
Like I said in previous video, that mostly when it's African or African Americans, when they date each other, meaning keep it within the racial lines, they look for somebody who shares the same cultural background. So they didn't share the same cultural background. So I don't think she was really interested. Now, when it is within the racial lines, some African women might go and date black men, black American men, even though there's no but there's not a similar cultural background. But the fact that they came out here to America, meaning they are willing to indulge and be in, because they're already doing it now, in our culture, Black American culture.
Yes. Got it. And now, is she someone that's your type?
She's giving me real goddess energy. Like the fit is definitely on point. The rings, the gold, the glow, the neck, the heels.
Yeah, I can agree to that, what he was saying.
I mean, I know you said I had comments back there, but you know, I give credit when it's due. And you definitely glowing, superstar.
All right, thank you.
Bless up yourself. But you, beautiful feet, beautiful heels, the dresses
In on something. This is how we avoid having to tell a female that she is ugly in the face. Will compliment a lot of other things other than her face. That's how you tell. Simple. That way it doesn't hurt her feelings, and yet she still feels that she's been complimented, or she feels good, feels beautiful. When I saw him, I was thinking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Jazz, Will Smith's friend on the show.
Yep, June.
Okay, how old are you?
33.
33, and what do you do?
I'm an actor, I'm a writer, producer, all of that.
Okay, all right. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Someone who knows how to communicate, someone who, I know we all go through things, but someone who's healed, preferably, and someone who's fun, you know, not too stuck up, pretty much.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody that smokes cigarettes. Can't do cigarettes.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
I've been to Mexico 6 times, so probably Mexico.
Or she said Mexico because it's probably the cheapest to travel to. It's also the closest to America. And like I said, it's probably cheaper to go and travel to, unless you are outside of America.
Okay. Can I ask her another question? Do you have kids?
I do.
How many?
I have 3.
Damn.
How many fathers?
I was once married.
So just one?
Yes.
How long were you married?
8 years.
Oh. Okay. Nah, that's what's up. Okay.
No, that's not what's up. That's what's red. The red flag on the play. Sorry, ladies. If you have kids by any man and you do not stay with that man, you are considered just as those single mothers who decide to leave said man or not stay with the man they had the children with. You are seen similar to them. It's just it. I can't say anything else. It's just what it is. If you're not with the father of your children and your children are still with you type situation, it's like, no. Now, if your children are grown, most likely you're going to be older, and most likely an older gentleman is going to probably want to mess with you. But in this situation, it's regardless if you were married and you had your child with a married man, in the back of every man's mind, I know some men say, oh, if you were married and you had the children, oh, it's a plus. I would still kind of think about getting with you. But the thing is, he said think. And most of the time, a lot of men, we look at that as you still had a child with somebody that you did not decide to remain with for the rest of your life, or at least until this child has been grown and out on their own, and then you go back into the marketplace. So you didn't stay with said individual. So yeah.
I like everything about him, and don't take this the wrong way. It's just my definition of it, but I like lame.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Just what you give off, like I love it. That's my type of man. Like I feel like we could definitely have a ton of fun, but baby, I can't give you no more kids.
Now, this is interesting that she called him lame, and she said that she liked lame. Why I say it's interesting, because these are the females who then use their bodies, get bastard children, or just have children, or get used up, whatnot. And then they start looking at the dudes who are considered the lames, and now those lames are all of a sudden more enticing for them. Now they want to be with those type of dudes. But the thing is, now you got a bunch of baggage. And why I say she has a bunch of baggage, even if she was married, like I said earlier, even if she was married, she got 3 kids within that marriage. Even though you think that, hey, that's a good plus, which, yeah, it's a good plus for you. But ultimately, in the spectrum of things for a man, he's looking at it as this woman already had a family, already had somebody. I don't want to then have to come along and either not get to build anything or just be with this types.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Dang.
All right.
The
We
lame
did
part
get
took
one
me.
more back here.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Oh man. Deal breakers. That's a tough one. I mean, I'm not too picky, to be honest. As long as you have a good personality, you have a good foundation. Really, I don't really have anything. It just really comes down to each person individually, as far as what they're like, what their upbringing is. So that's really it. I'm not too picky.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I love to spend time with my family. I like to play basketball, go to the gym, work on my side business that I'm started. So pretty well-rounded, I would think.
Okay. So we did get a pop balloon. It's going over there. And
So I'm not going to really go through his whole ordeal. If you want to watch his, then go ahead and go to Arlette's channel. I am going to skip to when the girl in the red dress spoke about something, because I just want to speak about what she had said.
over here.
Is both your kids by the same woman?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Only question.
Do you mind dating someone that is an exotic dancer?
No, that's your thing. You gotta feed your child. You know what I mean?
Some men are insecure and they can't handle me working in the club where other men are showing me attention.
That ain't me.
Okay.
Now, you notice he picked up on the red flag. That's why he looked away once she said that, oh, some men are insecure. That is a complete red flag. If you're an exotic dancer, what do you think? Men are going to be okay with you doing some stuff like that while in a relationship with them? What? Reason why he said the beginning part is, yes, there's tons of females out here who are doing exotic dancing, who are prostitutes, who are selling their body. And we know, hey, what can we do? We can't stop you. We realize, and especially since you got kids, and a lot of them do, like, I guess you got to put food on the table. So you got to do what you're doing. But nope, I don't want to be the one to be with you. So I'm just going to let you know, even if, and he has kids himself, he's like, no, that is not something that I would want to be around. Because once again, with any man, kid or no kid, he's thinking, I do not want to share my woman with any other man. I don't want my woman to be seen by any other man butt naked or half naked. I don't want my woman to be dancing up on man. I don't want my woman to be sexual in the presence of other men if she's with me. That's literally what all men are thinking about.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you're interested in being in any of our upcoming...
Before I end, I want to say, Arlette, great show. I've noticed there are a lot of copycats. I mean, direct copycats of your show, of your dating, Pop the Balloon dating show. Keep on doing what you're doing. The reason why I watch your show instead of all the others, because I realize you are the original for the Pop My Balloon dating show. The reason why I watch you is, one, your show is black centered, meaning that all your contestants, men and women, you practically get black people. Either they be full black, 100%, or they be, I don't consider this one black, but you get the 10%, the white ones that have black features, but you get some of the mixed blacks in there. So you always tend to always keep it black centered. And two is that I give it to you why I watch it, because it's like you are trying to revive black love, because by all means, black love is dead in the water. And to be honest, black females have killed it. They have stomped it in the mud, stabbed it, punched it, shot it up, and then tried to bury it and throw it in the coffin, bury it in the grave. So it's going to be some work to try to revive black love. 3, your show has, you as a host, it seems like you genuinely want to see black love. You genuinely want to get black men and black women together. For example, you've had segments dedicated to certain black men on the show that would have been considered the lames, or the black men who then black women then go and say, oh, your job is not flossy enough, or your job is not status high wise. And you went out and brought those men back onto the show and then helped them to find someone. Blue collar workers. So you've shown some things that you're genuinely trying to get black love back, and some just normal black love, not this rich and wealthy or this weird whatever. My fourth thing is your show seems more, I want to say, mature. You as a host, you're very mature. Most of the people that you put on, well, I can say for majority of the time, most of the men that you put on are very mature, are respectful towards you. Some of the women, I can't really say. Some of the times, some of them are not as respectful towards you or towards the men. So yeah, but you typically have a pretty mature type participation in your show. So yeah. And then the other thing, the fifth thing would be that I like that you have the whole age, a different age range. It's not always just one solid age. It's a mix up. Sometimes it's a solid, sometimes it's a mix up, sometimes it's whatever. And the fact that you also have a range of different black men on there. So they're not all, oh, we're all trying to be rappers, or we're the cool dudes, or we all own our own businesses type situation. You have a variety of different black men on there with a variety of different interests. You had the anime dude, the nerdy dude, the hip hop. You have a wide range. As for the female, you got somewhat of a wide range. I'm not gonna get too specific in there, but I see somewhat of a wide range. Now, are there things here and there that your show can work on and improve? Yes. For now, I'm gonna reserve what I want to critique on, but so far, I mean, it's good. So, by all means, keep it up. I'm gonna keep watching, because unlike all the copycats, they don't really care as you do. It doesn't seem as they do. Oh, that was the other thing, is that 6 or 7, I don't know what number I'm at, but if you look at all the other ones, in some ways, some of them look like after the filming is over, they're about to smash all the girls there. So it's like an orgy about to happen afterwards. It's almost similar to the rhino dude who came onto your show, and as if the chicks were all ready to smash if it was a slightly different setting in that dating show, or y'all brought a slightly different energy other than that mature energy that you bring to the show. I'm pretty sure it'll have crossed over to that they're about to smash right after filming type situation, which I consider that like ratchet, but whatever. And then also the other things, I'm going off the list. I'm trying to get it all out. The other things is, it's not like, because I seen one, I think it was the flag on the play, which they did kind of copy the Pop My Balloon, but the thing is, I give it to them because they changed it up. They said, we're gonna use flags, we're gonna use a football type thing to our dating show. So yeah, they made theirs unique and different, even though it's not that interesting or good, because ultimately when I kind of got a glimpse of some of the episodes, it's basically like rich dudes with high end females who are kind of like escorts who get passed around in the industry, and all of them look very attractive, but we already get the gist of what's going on there. So that's what it looks like. And then the others, like I said, the others are like, it's a bunch of rich YouTubers who found a bunch of ratchet chicks, or some chicks who trying to make a come up, and they hopping on, and they, like I said, it seems like after the show is done, all these little rich YouTubers are smashing all these chicks who they ready to make a come up type situation. And then the last one is those shows that are copying as well, but then they're not really black centered. They're not trying to make black love, because they got other racial groups in there. So it's kind of like just a diverse, as they want to call it, diverse, or what it really is an interracial type dating show. But yeah. So I appreciate it. I applaud you. I hope everybody goes up, thumbs your channel up, your views up, subscribes to you. And I applaud you because it's gonna be a tough battle since black love is literally dead, and then this new generation of black females, or out here in California, a lot of them are mixed black females. Like I got some stories and I got some videos, but yeah, and trying to get these motherfuckers to want to have black relationships is gonna be difficult. Very difficult, since they looking for lighter or damn near a completely different race. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for my viewers. If you want to see the video in its entirety, you want to see the show in its entirety, go ahead and hop over to Arlette's channel and go ahead and watch the full episode. I hope you enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you next time in the next video. Peace.
Episodes. The link to the form will be in the description box below. Make sure you fill that form out if you would like to be considered, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you all next time.